Coming up on Lisha prepares exquisite vegetarian cuisine with chef to the stars, Marilyn McDonald. Sit down with Lisha and Marilyn for a delectable lunch and insightful conversation on the advantages of a vegetarian diet.
And healthy. It's great to take to a party.
My lunch with vegetarian chef to the stars, Marilyn McDonald, began with a quick and fun lesson in preparing just a few of Marilyn's favorite dishes: a beet broche, a curry tofu eggless salad, and a polenta with pizza sauce and sun-dried tomatoes. My contribution to the lunch was an eggplant pate with roasted garlic and tomatoes, and a spicy Indian potatoes with cumin seeds. Before enjoying our creation, we sat down to discuss some of the facts and fiction surrounding a vegetarian diet.
I'm here with my co-host Newbie and our guest Marilyn McDonald, our wonderful food therapist, our food nutritionist, our food guru, and chef to the stars. I had so much fun preparing all this great food with you this morning. I learned so much. Why don't you tell us a little bit about all the wonderful vegan food?
Lisha, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm thrilled to see you again and
you.
cook with you. It's a lot of fun.
It was.
So, I got started 26 years ago cooking for doctors in preventive medicine. And in those days, there was a greater commonality that greater healing took place on a vegetarian diet. So, doctors were teaching that food is medicine. So I was trained therapeutically to understand that beet is a gallbladder liver food, artichoke is a liver food, carrots are a liver food, that food supports the health of every organ. So what I do is I integrate gourmet as well as therapeutic in cooking for my clients.
And you have done a wonderful job in doing that. Gourmet, my goodness, that is so fantastic. Tell me about the celebrities that you have prepared for. I remember this movie I saw and it would touch me so much. It's about a little pig called Babe. And I understand you cooked for one of the main actors. Tell us a little bit about that.
I was hired by James Cromwell and his wife, Julie, and brought from San Diego to live with them and be their chef. And
great.
So that was exciting because certainly after the movie Babe, Jamie Cromwell was already on a vegetarian vegan path, so it was perfect for me. Actually, the picture is from a cookbook called Celebrities and Their Chefs. And I'm not the author, however, it was great fun, and everyone in Who's Who is in that cookbook, and James Cromwell was my celebrity.
Oh, that's great.
And the caption underneath the picture reads, "The only way we would have a pig for dinner."
Well, before we go on, we have to talk about this food because it just smells so wonderful. And I chipped in, I put my little Indian dishes in here as well. But let's talk about your stuff here. I love your, what do you call it, eggless? Salad. And I sampled it. Tell us about it.
This is egg salad, also known as curry tofu. And you saw the simple preparation. It is so quick. It's like the answer to every sandwich filling, every kind of quick presentation, a quick fix for a child coming home from school.
And it's tasty. And what's this here?
This is polenta that I made. I've layered it with grilled zucchini, like a lasagna, and it has garlic and sun-dried tomatoes and fresh basil, finely minced, and I also put like a pizza sauce, in the layers, and just pop it in the oven, bake it at 350, and it's so quick
and easy and healthy. And your body needs this. You're fueling your body with good food. Now tell me, here I like the beet soup here that you have, or what do you call it, borscht?
Well, I call this spicy beet borscht, and another version I have is Count Dracula's Blood.
Ooh.
And the reason I call it that, and I have so much fun with it, is it's so wonderful for the blood system. It's
really
excellent for the liver, and it's great for elimination. People will really notice a difference after they have a meal. And It has cayenne in it, wonderful for circulation. Garlic, a natural antibiotic.
Ooh.
These are all wonderful.
And cayenne's great with vitamin C.
Oh, absolutely. So, and it's so simple.
So, if you could just incorporate this in your diet just once a week, you don't have to give up everything. But if you want to make a change and you're just stumped for ideas, as you see, vegetables can be done in so many different ways using spices and herbs that are so healthy for us. Tell us more about how healthy vegetables are.
Well, vegetables contain fiber, which is your laxative, your natural laxative, and everyone will give anything for a good elimination. They'll be willing to sell their Porsche, their house. I mean, poor elimination is one step before the doctor's office, before surgery, before hospitals.
But tell us a little bit about the book that you're working on.
Well, the book that I'm working on, it will include recipes, of course, but specifically it's going to be about the transition, how I can help people to eliminate animal products and dairy and move them up the evolutionary chain so that they can see that they're not going to feel deprived on a vegan diet, because the textures and the flavors are going to be awesome. They're going to be so similar to what they're familiar with. In fact, I tell my clients that I guarantee you will not feel deprived. You'll only be deprived of your misery.
Wow, that's great. You're only deprived of your misery. Tell me a little bit more about why animal products are so bad for us. Because we have meat eaters for hundreds of years. They say mankind was born to gather, hunt and gather and eat flesh. How can one survive on not eating meat?
Lisha, we want to do more in life than survive. We want to be optimally healthy. I mean, why not have the energy and the luster, in your sparkling your eyes, and the luster in your hair, and your skin look like lucite? Why not have that? You can do that on a vegan diet.
I was sampling this food and it was great. But tell me, what's the difference between vegetarian and vegan?
Well, there are different levels of vegetarianism. There is the lacto-vegetarian who eats no meat, no chicken, no fish, will eat eggs and dairy.
Okay.
There is what I call a fishitarian, who will obviously eat fish.
But no
when
chicken.
People say, yes, but when people say that they're a vegetarian, if they're eating any animal product, for me, they are not truly vegetarian. They are moving up the evolutionary chain. However, a pure vegetarian is one who eats no animal products, including dairy.
Now, when I met you at the lighthouse, at the Living Lighthouse, you were then preparing raw food. Is that veganism?
At the Living Lighthouse, that is vegan raw food. However, veganism is no animal product, including dairy. And as a raw food chef, and for a while I was a co-chef at Woody Harrelson's restaurant, where we did raw foods, and we did them in an extravagantly gourmet way. Raw food in preparation is easy, and it's so natural. I mean, you can take some garlic and tomatoes, like we did the spicy beef borscht, and put that in a blender with a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of dill, and you've got a dill tomato soup.
Ooh.
It's fabulous.
Fabulous meal.
And
it's quick.
Or something I do with macadamia nuts.
What's that?
I do a macadamia nut dill cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
like
talk
a
about
cream
fast
cheese.
food. This is the ultimate in fast food. You put all these things in a blender, you whip it up. How faster can you get healthy food?
Absolutely.
Instead of going to some of these restaurants where they sell you all these different greasy, horrible animal product and things that may not be so healthy for you. So if you want fast, get a blender and get some fresh organic vegetables, and you've got fast food.